When Belva Pummer and her husband Herbert returned from a 5-year-long stay in Japan, they decided it was time to renovate their small ranch-style home. Their new bed and bath design was inspired by those Asian design elements they had grown to love so much while living abroad. Belva and Herbert Pummer's ranch-style home sits on a small suburban lot. Originally, there was no master suite in the home, just 2 small bedrooms and a family bath.
The master suite had been a small second bedroom, and that was expanded into a larger master bedroom and bath.
Belva and Herbert grew to appreciate Asian design during a 5-year-long business excursion in Japan. They chose to renovate their home soon after they returned to the States and incorporated Japanese design elements in their new bed and bath designs.
The dichotomy of an interior Asian influence design and an exterior ranch design actually posed a problem because in some ways they're not consistent, but they're not totally incompatible. And we just tried to be very simple and subtle, and I think it worked out well. The shape of the bedroom is approximately 15 by 25 feet. It is strongly symmetrical.
The ceiling is a cathedral ceiling, and so there's a real sense of openness and space. I love the ceiling treatment because it's very unusual and dramatic without being horribly ostentatious, I think.
The dominant feature of the bedroom is, of course, the cathedral ceilings composed of the Douglas fir trusses and beams and the cedar decking here. One of the features which I like to point out is these brackets. So instead of sandwiching 2 metal brackets around the wood, we inserted one in the center. We countersunk the bolts to give it a very contemporary, clean look. Another feature here is these uplights, and we did not want to put any lights in the actual ceilings. We wanted to put a light that would actually uplight, and you see it kind of washes over the cedar and highlights the textures. We try to pick the smallest, blackest light fixture that we can to match the bolts. All these deep details give a very clean, minimalistic look.
Natural light is an important element in this bedroom design. Large windows surround the bed on 3 sides, and French doors lead out to gardens on either side of the room. The windows and doors were treated with simple opaque shades and curtains to retain as much light as possible throughout the day. The Pummer's maple bed frame is low to the ground in the Japanese tradition. The surrounding furniture and artwork is artfully placed to continue the balance and symmetry of this design.
The bedroom itself has little furniture in it because we wanted sense of space, of openness, of calmness. We didn't want a lot of clutter in that room.
The sparse furnishings draw the eye to the elements Belva and Herbert wanted to emphasize: the cedar and Douglas fir ceiling and the room's new maple flooring. In contrast to the bedroom, the bathroom is purposefully asymmetrical, its styling intentionally playful. The focal point of the room is the authentic Japanese soaking tub.
This is something that the owners had suggested or insisted that we incorporate in the design. This is constructed out of cedar in the Japanese tradition. It's a great soft cedar which has an intense and beautiful smell to it. And it's a soaking tub where you actually sit in it versus laying in it. It has a wall-mounted faucet here, and the water kind of falls and cascades down into the tub. Next to the soaking tub, there's a soapstone counter with a vessel sink and an intersecting cedar pool, and there's kind of a playful composition or placement of the windows, and we placed a small little window on the counter just for dramatic purpose.
The bamboo pole intersecting the soapstone vanity was also created for dramatic purposes. Bamboo shoots are often used as anchoring devices in Japanese design, but here it's strictly decorative.
The tile in the bathroom is a ceramic tile, and it's a mosaic. It's done in a random pattern. We chose 3 different shades of green because we felt that it would fit well with the wood. It is an earthy tone and also goes well with water.
The lighting design for the bathroom features basically a lot of spot type low voltage halogens. There's also general lighting and a light for the recessed mirror. Recessed lighting is consistent with an Asian influence design. It is very subtle and hidden.
Andre Rothblatt was careful to create an addition that blended with the rest of the home. His ambition extended to the home's landscaping.
We approached a landscape architect and instructed him to do a landscape design that's consistent with the architecture, both the ranch style outside and the Asian influence inside.
The project was completed a little over a year ago, and we are loving everything that was done. Every time we see Andre, we tell him how pleased we are with his work and with how the project turned out.